I'm ready.
That is just... Lovely. Welcome to the Get Up chat on my...
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the ice cream. Why is there a fucking dancing Sonic in the background? Tell Sasha I'm
Told me
going
she was
to
gonna
burn
put something
her house
Sonic
down.
related. You can't. It's my house too.
I'm going to burn both your houses down. It's gonna be arson. It's a federal crime.
She said she was gonna put something Sonic related on the screen, and that's what she picked. So...
She should have picked the seizure-inducing Sonic Triple Trouble Japanese advert.
I don't think she
Somebody's
knows about that.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go look for it. Sonic Triple Trouble ad for
Yeah, I don't know why Twitch chat won't load. Get her. Problem, I guess. Other than my phone.
Why'd you have
So
you on my phone?
We're playing Sonic Triple Trouble today by... But
You were playing Sonic Triple Trouble.
Triple?
Yeah, Triple. That's how you pronounce it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sasha, can I show you can I show everyone the plush that I got you? Yes. For gore. You see this? Under stream? There she is.
Oh my god, look at that little creature!
Yep. Little creature.
Look at that little fucking creature!
Sonic Triple Trouble. Sonic Triple Dipple. Sonic Triple Dipple.
No. It's Triple Dipple, actually.
1994. That's a funny Sonic right there. And a tiny Knuckles.
Why is Knuckles so small?
Oh no. Little guy. Play a Sonic. He's gotta play a Sonic the first time you... Oh.
I like the way they draw Sonic in this. He's like, you know, he's got those
small
classic
spines.
Yeah, he's got Right, it's like a very lanky version of classic Sonic.
So Biss, I had a Dragon Ball related dream last night.
Okay.
There was like this convention, and Goku was there. And someone asked him if he'd like gotten any new transformations lately.
Yeah.
And he demonstrates his new transformation where his hair gets like extremely long and like bright blue.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, that's a combination of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and Super Saiyan 3.
And he
hypothetically.
had like little like green like hair clips in his hair. Like 2 of them. That's how I would describe what they look like.
Legendary Super Saiyan / Super Saiyan Rage or whatever it's called. The Berserker form.
But anyway, when he transformed into this form, he like fired this beam of energy or whatever, as he often does, right?
Yeah.
And it hits the sun, right? transforms the sun into Planet Piccolo. As in, it's now a giant round Piccolo is in the sky. And then he comes to Earth and is very mad to have been changed into a planet. So he fires an energy beam of his own and destroys the Earth. And then Goku and everything were just floating in space. The Goku wasn't destroyed by that. Yeah.
That was really stupid.
Planet Piccolo.
Why?
He transformed the sun into Planet Piccolo.
I'm just imagining like the worst like procedural like we got like a Piccolo model and then ran it through a shader and like Blender and now he's just a sphere.
You know the Mario ball from Mario Pinball Land?
Oh,
it looks like that, but Piccolo. That's what we're talking about here. I just love how it was the sun, but it turns into Planet Piccolo. Not a Piccolo star or something. So it's been, well, because I think it went with earlier on in the dream. I was having an argument with you, Bis, where I was trying to argue that the sun is actually a planet. And you were like, no, it's not. So I was saying, like, the sun has, like, an atmosphere, and you go, like, you know, the surface of the sun is actually, like, that's just, like, the sky of the sun. And then you go underneath that, and there's, like, an ocean, and underneath that there's land.
Oh?
Yeah. Except for in the dream that it was like, well, there's actually, like, various layers of liquid and solid, and then liquid, and... Wait, where? I was trying to tell you the sun is actually just like a planet, but very big. And you weren't buying it.
Yeah, I don't now either, honestly.
It was one of those things where it made more sense when I was asleep than it does now. Ever have something like that? Something you're very, like, convinced about when you're asleep, and then you wake up and you're like, what the fuck was I on about?
Yeah. You know what my last dream was?
What?
I was dreaming that I was at work, and it was near the end of my shift, right? Oh no, my shift had ended. And I only had a few minutes to rush out of work and catch the bus, right? But I had like a cardboard container full of pasta salad and a cardboard container full of like chicken nuggets or whatever, right? And I somehow had to get both of these to be in the same container so it was easy to carry. And I had to hurry up because I'd missed my bus. And I just felt, I think I spent like 10 minutes trying to put one in the other somehow. I don't know how that works. But, you know, it's dream logic. And I was like panicking, like, oh, I'm not gonna make it, 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 I'm not gonna make it. And then you know what happened?
Made it?
No, I woke up and then I was like, oh, this is before work, not after. Oh, Elena, do you want a pro tip?
What?
If you're in the air, not in ball form, you can
Yes.
press the jump button to end ball.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say,
And
like,
ball.
I thought you were just gonna say you can't hurt enemies. I was like, I know! Has that been
No,
a thing in
I
all
would never
Sonic
be-
games? Just this one?
No. Just this one game, they were like, oh, there's a feature.
Okay.
That's why this boss exists, is to force you to use it. No, press the button once you've gone off the spring.
I know, but you gotta time. It doesn't last very long. You gotta time it. Also, for those who haven't seen me talking about it on Mastodon or whatever, my Switch, I'm very stressed about my Switch because the SD card reader is going bad. Because I have two SD cards I've tried with it. Both have ended up having the same exact issue, basically. So, I know it's not the SD card at this point. Especially because both of them worked fine on my Steam Deck. The temporary measure is just running everything off of the internal memory. But there's not a lot of internal memory, so that's kind of suck ass. And long-term solution, I have no fucking clue. I don't know what I'm gonna do to fix this. Like, I guess I gotta send it into Nintendo, but that's gonna cost like $90, which I really don't have right now. I'd rather be saving that money for more important things. It's just kind of a shit situation. Like, sure, I could pay for that, but like, I'm eating into money I was hoping to save for getting bikes or something. Yeah.
I think
Well, Gray Area's Gray Area's coming out soon. How it does.
Instead of a bike, you should get like a small train.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Just get a small train.
I don't know what went wrong with the SD card reader. And like, I don't have those special screwdrivers that you need to get into a Switch. Cause like, I could open it up and take a look if I could like eat anything or something, you know?
I can't remember, did we play the fan remake of this at some point?
You did?
Yeah. Well, okay, you're playing this at some point soon then.
I think we did. I think we did stream that. I think that was on our Sonic fan game series.
Was it the full game, or did we just play the demo?
I think it was the full game.
So there's any bells being rang?
I instantly died to that bug.
Wait, why is Sasha in the background talking about evil Bugsy Boo?
She was telling me that somebody found out that their cousin made that.
Oh.
She realized they're related.
Aww.
Like, she just has to headbutt the cart a lot and then it moves.
No,
Basically.
hold the thing longer. Hold the thing longer.
Oh,
yeah, hold.
Okay.
Well, you know.
I've been given no instruction as to how this game works. How am I supposed?
Intuit.
Well, I thought I was making it work. Like, how was I supposed to know that, like, that wasn't how it was intended to work? It was moving. You know?
You never try with buttons. You're always
Well, because I already... How was I supposed to know that wasn't all it did? Why would I ever try anything else? I'm making it move. You know?
Well, it's like holding the button is an efficiency gain, so I would naturally try to see if it worked.
If something works, then it works, and I don't... Why would I even think to try anything else?
Hey, Ruby Hexagon, how's it going?
Hello, Ruby.
Elena's playing Sonic Triple Trouble.
I was telling Ruby last
Otherwise
night
known as Sonic and Tails 2.
all about what's going on with my Switch. So... I was saying just now that temporarily I'm just gonna have to have everything installed on the internal memory. Which is unideal, but... you know. Like, I don't need all of the games I could ever possibly play installed on my Switch all at the same time. But... I don't know. Because that's the thing, right? Is like, my Switch will work. It's just the amount of software I can have on it at one time is going to be really limited.
Yeah.
Gonna have to go without the SD card for now. Till eventually I can afford to get it fixed.
If it's a consolation, I think at some point soon Switches will probably go down in price a lot.
Yeah,
Because
but
I'm
I
starting
have
to
the
feel like
OLED
we're
Switch.
maybe. Oh.
Yeah, I have the fancy model.
Oh. Well, good luck with
Suppose it
that.
was inevitable it would run into an issue. I had so many issues with my original Switch when it first came out. I had an issue where the bottom half of the touchscreen stopped working. Still under warranty at the time though, so that repair was free. But... oh, come on.
Oh my god, Elena. I have bad news for you.
What?
Jason Lupus is on a roll at the minute.
Oh.
Jason Lupus is cooking.
At the very oh, come the fuck on! I was gonna say at the very least,
Yeah?
oh yeah, at the very least I have cloud saves for everything. So I won't lose any data.
That's good. That's good.
So it's like,
good.
so like I can't afford to just uninstall and reinstall my stuff all the time. Because I won't lose any data.
Sometimes I feel very tempted to try and make a game like Sonic Triple Trouble. In fact, you know, that was the original concept for Cute Dash, was I was going to try and make a game that was like the Sonic Game Gear games. Even down to having, like, very limited slope stuff. Like, the original version of Cute Dash had very, like, limited stuff like that.
I see.
Then I just got my... And then I just, like, I don't know. You know that game. That game's been through a lot of weird stuff over the years. Lord knows whether I'll be able to pull anything out of it by the end.
I'm hoping that the rumors are true and there is going to be an upgraded Switch coming out later this year. That would save me. I'd be more willing to buy that than spend money on trying to repair this one. I could even sell this one and be like, in mostly working condition, SD card reader fucks up.
So, let's take bets on what the new Switch is going to be called. What do you think it's going to be called?
Well, the rumors said it was going to be called the Nintendo Switch Wonder. Which would just
I think it's good.
kill me.
I think it's going to be called the Nintendo Switch On. Like, doesn't it feel like a Nintendo name? The Switch On? It's like the Wii U, you know? They have something that works, and they're like, ooh, let's just call it the exact same fucking thing again. Wow.
Yeah, the SD card issue is so weird because it's completely inconsistent. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. No rhyme or reason to it. Really spotty.
That is kind of very annoying.
Yeah. I have no explanation for what's going on with that.
I'm sorry, Lena. I'm putting a condolences fez on your head.
Because
You like the condolences fez?
basically I'm going from having 128 gigabytes plus I think it's 64 gigabytes built in on the OLED Switch. 32. I don't remember. Going from 128 down to whatever's.
I love how one of the levels of this game make a little thimbles you can, like, go upon.
Symbols?
And then you have these carts that are like thimbles.
Oh, I see.
You know the thimbles where you have like shooting enemy and you kill them and then you ride their thimble?
What?
There's some shooting enemies and you kill them and then you ride their thimble.
Their thimble?
Yeah, their thimble! It's like on a pulley. It's a thimble.
What?
Their thimble!
I have no idea what you're talking about, miss. In this game?
You know a thimble?
Are you talking about this game?
Yeah, there's enemies where you shoot in two directions, and you kill them, and then you find a little thimble that's on a pulley, and you get in the thimble, and it takes you up.
Oh.
The thimble!
I'm just really amused by you saying the word thimble for some.
Why is the word thimble amusing you?
Cute.
It's a real word.
I know
I know
it is, but it's really cute coming out of your little mouth.
What did you just call my mouth?
Your little mouth.
Did you just imply that my mouth is little?
Little itty bitty tiny fairy mouth that can only fit one single pea in it.
No, I could eat an entire.
You can only fit
egg.
a grain of rice in there.
No. Shan, tell Elena that I have a big mouth.
Hi, Shan.
Everything. Shan, beat Elena to death.
I'm gonna beat myself to death, actually. Okay, Anya Forger's gonna beat me to death.
Anya's funny.
I think Anya could beat anyone to death. She'd be like, Astro Boy's sister. One clip.
Yeah.
Now look at my 100,000 horsepower. Oh, is this the thimble?
Let's see. That's the thimble! See, it looks like a thimble!
You look like a thimble.
No. Shan says, "No, I like Lena, I do not want to kill her." To which I say, haven't you played Metal Gear Solid 3? Like, that's not how this works. The battlefield, allies one moment can be enemies the next. You just gotta go to complete the mission.
Oh.
The message of Metal Gear Solid 3 was really kill Lena.
Oh no.
Hideo Kojima was very prejudiced with that message, I think.
I've been really enjoying Spy X Family, by the way.
Aww.
Didn't realize what a silly show it was going to be. Like, it still keeps surprising me how silly it is. Like, it gets, like, sillier the longer it goes, honestly. So funny.
You're so funny. I laugh at you. Haha. I had no idea Elena was a traitorous bastard that needed killing. Yeah, well, that's why you need to subscribe to my podcast. I give out all the real news that nobody else will tell you.
What killed me? What even killed me? Hello?
The explosion.
What explosion?
The explosion of the platform you were on.
What? So I'm getting
the explosion of the
horrible dog food smell. Dog food is like the worst. Oh my god. It's killing me. Ugh. Oh yeah, it's blowing the dog food smell right over here. It is the worst smell in the entire world, I tell ya.
Is it worse than cat food? Yeah, Sonic's doing the floss. I'm sorry to announce, Jan, Sonic is flossing. That's an actual scene from the first movie, by the way. I
haven't ever smelled cat food. Thanks, like, era.
I think the thing that really amazes me about cat food is that, like, the digestion process does not change its smell at all.
I remember you told me that before.
It's just the same substance on the way in and out.
cat poop smells like cat food. Telling me?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Cats are just incredibly inefficient, I guess. They have incredibly inefficient digestion systems.
It would be really nice if cats evolved to eat bread.
What if I evolved to eat bread?
I would be like, oh, I want to fucking do that.
Chance's cat food smells absolutely nothing.
You know what I'm doing now, Elena?
What?
I'm imagining you eating like a baguette with the crust cut off again.
How do you avoid falling into that hole? He jumps like so pitifully. You see, he jumps like 1 pixel and then goes in the hole. Why he do that? I press the jump button and he doesn't jump.
He doesn't jump.
That time he went right in. He went in there.
You held back at some point for some reason. I don't know why you did that.
Never hold back. Sonic's back sack and crack attack.
This is like incredibly easy. I don't know why you're having trouble.
Having triple trouble.
I like I like the concept for this stage. I just don't know why Sonic's like on the train rather than running alongside the train.
These enemies
it
never
feels
end.
Like that would.
Stop! Stop! No more! Stop it! No more of them!
The French would destroy Elena if they found out about her baguette eating habits. Yeah. Although it is useful to have a baguette with no crust, because you can just touch the tip to, like, anything with sauce, it just and sucks it all up like a sponge. Like a Minecraft SpongeBob. Lady, you're a silly sausage, you know that?
What was I even supposed to fucking do?
You gotta hit it.
How? See, look, he jumped and then I had no control over him anymore, and he walked down the hole. Do you see that? He turned into his walking animation halfway through the jump. Like it just decided it was like, oops, you didn't make that jump.
I think you're like jumping at the absolute last frame and activating some weird bug or something.
Ugh. Because, like, you get suctioned down the hole, and I somehow managed to jump while also the suctioning was beginning.
You get suctioned into the hole?
Yeah, it just sucks you right down. Like, as soon as you touch the opening of the hole, it sucks you all the way down, like, instantly. Not instantly, but like...
Pause to think that maybe Sonic enjoys the hole?
One must imagine Sonic happy. Why did that one hurt me, but none of the others? What did I even fucking do differently?
Somebody's come in and said, if you cut your hair above your shoulders, I will give you $1,000.
It's a weird request.
Damn, imagine having $1,000 and not having anything better to do with it.
Come on.
You know, here's an idea, right? How about you cut your hair shorter than your shoulders and then give us the $1,000? I think that'd be about as funny.
Go down the hole. And I'm just feeling really bummed out about my Switch. Like, I guess it's not the end of the world. It's also like, wish it was just working.
God, that's a mood.
It's like, sure, I can still use it just fine, but also I'd rather the SD card reader was working.
Yeah. Why is tech be like this? Why does it do that?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. It started a few days ago, and I just kind of ignored it, because I thought maybe, like, I bumped it or something. You know? Because it just said the SD card was removed. So I just then took it out and put it back in, and then it was fine, right? It let me play Splatoon and stuff like that, right? And then last night it deteriorated more, and it just won't do anymore, basically. Well, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with that.
Hey,
How do you hit this thing?
You just jump on it.
Did you see what I jumped on it and it like pushed me back? Like what the? What are you doing?
I do remember having a bit of trouble with this boss last time I did it. I don't have any advice though. Like my brain has forgotten everything. Hey, Tom Heiss, quick question. How many people have you asked this to?
Yeah,
and how many of them actually did it?
You just...
Is this your bit?
Trying to get people to cut their hair? Like, currently I'm trying to... My goal is to grow my hair out as long as I can. So... Not in the market for a short hairdo. And... Send the pills in an envelope.
This feels almost like a Kellogg's-esque thing, doesn't it? Like, this feels like something that Kellogg's would have done.
Like, is this a prank? Am I gonna, like, cut my hair and then you're like... Then you just vanish? You ghost me?
Wow, could you imagine somebody thinking that was, like, funny? Like, don't get me wrong, there are funny jokes that involve annoying people, right?
You can't spin dash here.
But the
you can't fucking jump on it.
Okay, just do nothing then. Just do nothing then.
No. I'm gonna save when I get to that part, because I'm sick and tired of doing this part. That's the problem with these Game Gear Sonic games. They're paced extremely painfully. And they have no checkpoints. Like there's no continues, right? Lose all your lives, you start the whole game over again.
Hey Elena.
Yeah?
What part of the stage do you prefer? Jump over a hole, or jump into fly?
Well, the jump into fly is much easier.
Oh hell yeah! Congratulations, Shan. Woo! Woo! I just realized that's a catchphrase like an old friend of mine used to have. That's where I picked it up from. God, I need to message her. Mostly because she's a Breaking Bad fan. And I need to talk about how much I fucking love Series 3.
What the fuck do you do in this fight? How do you jump over? It won't let me jump anywhere. It won't let me jump over there. Look at how far it just threw me back.
Okay, let me look this up. Sunset. Okay, Sonic Triple Trouble Sunset Park Act 3. I will look it up for you, okay?
I'm busy. Hold on. What do you want? Whoops.
Hell yeah, Shan! Yeah, I just, yeah, I'm like somewhere in Series 4 at the minute. Oh yeah. The laundry place, yeah, stuff is getting really fucking intense now. It's great. I keep saying the thing that amazes me most about Breaking Bad is
how did I manage to jump to it before? It just it won't let me go. What? Huh? What? What even happened?
Okay, so this person is
What?
This person is clipping into the back of it, and wait, you won?
Yeah, it just happened. I don't...
Wait,
It just
Elaine, you know what it is,
died.
don't you?
What?
You have no sound, right? Because you've got a shit setup.
Uh-huh.
I think the only feedback that you're hitting it is audio.
What this... Then?
Well, Better Call Saul is apparently less funny than Breaking Bad, so like, I'm kind of not sure if I'll bother with it, to be honest. Like, apparently it's more drama and less funny. I don't know. I think I need a little bit. I think I need a little bit of tonal range.
Should watch Spy X Family.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I really want to do.
Uh-huh.
I really want to create like a Breaking Bad parody animation because I have like a perfect one in my head. It's like so good. It's like so fun. Like the idea, I think,
like the aesthetic on this level, by the way.
Oh, Meta Junglera? Yeah. What's your favorite Game Gear game so far?
Sonic Drift 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Was definitely the best one so far, I think. Because I've played 3 Game Gear games now. I've played Sonic Drift, Sonic Drift 2, Sonic Chaos, and then Ultra Ball. Okay. This is such a weird level name, though. Meta Junglera?
Okay, so apparently it's some sort of translation error, right?
Uh-huh.
So apparently, like, the original name is supposed to be like a pun on jungle and Shangri-La or something.
Shangri-La, I see. That's what they're going for.
Yeah. It just got sort of bumbled by the translation process.
Well, now that they know how to pronounce it, it makes more sense.
Yeah. It is kind of interesting how, like, that's the second time in the game we've gone to Shangri-La. Because of the other one in Paper Mario.
Oh yeah, and it said Shan.
Yeah, that was so good. Oh.
Yeah, remember when you were in Paper Mario Origami King, Shan?
We need to make like an official like FlutterBug game, and there needs to be like a Shan in there. Shan's either like the secret boss or the Yoshi, I think. I don't know. Somebody has to be the Yoshi. I think that if it's like in a weird way, it would be kind of funny if it was Shan, because like.
We're riding on Shan.
Shan is just, I don't know, like, it kind of matches Shan's entire thing of strength, is one thing. But then also it works because I think that, like, Shan is, like, Shan's definitely, Shan's, like, a sweetheart and a bit of a goofball sometimes, but, like, is less outwardly of a clown than most of us. So then putting Shan in, like, the doofy role is funny.
What's with the meta part? Why is it Meta Junglera?
I don't. Meta just is. Maybe it's just a way of saying. I don't know. That's fair, Shan. Well, if that wasn't the case, then you'd probably be like the Morpho Knight. Good. Fucking blush into oblivion. Get rosy-cheeked, fucker.
Oh, what is that? What the fuck is that? Jesus.
Oh, why does it look like Mr. Dink?
Good thing Sasha's not in the room, because she'd be upset that you've invoked the name of Mr. Dink.
I thought Sasha loved Mr. Dink.
He hates him.
Oh.
You see, we were discussing, because in Nick All-Star Brawl 2, now every single, like, classic Nickelodeon cartoon, like all of the original Nickelodeon cartoons are represented, except for Doug. Because
Good.
Doug is owned by Disney. So she was very glad that Doug is not able to be in, because then Mr. Dink would be in the game, and
Oh, you know, could the thumbnail for this part just be this boss, and then Mr. Dink and like a red circle and an arrow, and then there's like a cutout of your face doing like a poggers, and there's a speech bubble saying "Zoinks!"
I know supposedly you get more views if you do thumbnails with your face going like with a big expression or whatever, but like, those will work on me. When I see thumbnails like that, I don't click on them, because they bother me so much. Why am I just a weirdo? Like, who do those work on? Who looks at somebody making a stupid face and that's what makes them want to click on the video?
You wanna know whose thumbnails I fucking love?
Yeah.
It's a Sonic. It's like a general gaming dude or whatever, right? But like, he got big on Sonic videos. It's a guy called Pariah, and like, his thing is just that he'll have like an entirely black screen, right? And then just like a piece of like promo art from the game, like a character render, but it's in black and white. And that's all of his thumbnails. And it's like such a like simple but effective way of establishing like brand recognition.
I see.
Like, if you see a black and white image of Sonic the Hedgehog on a black background, you know who it is. Also, he has great taste in Sonic games, because Sonic Advance 3 is his fave. So, yeah.
I haven't played the Sonic Advance yet still.
Get on it, you fucking dungus.
I guess that's what we'll be doing next after the Game Gear game.
Yeah, sounds good.
Figure out how to wrangle them up.
I worry we're gonna have to not bother with true endings on them though, because the true endings in the Sonic Advance games are a nightmare. Oh, it's like, I think they get easier with each successive one, but they're always annoying.
Ruby wants to know where she would be in the game. Official FlutterBug game.
I am gonna say I think you should field this one. Shan, it was actively my friend before streaming, so like, it makes sense. I have more of a plan.
I see.
Ruby, I'm not sure off the top of things.
Got like a zigzag the bag. Go in.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I haven't actually interacted with Ruby much, I think, outside of like
Mario Kart?
Mario Kart, yeah.
I'm not the one to answer this. I have no idea where I would put anybody in this.
Oh, god damn it, Elena, why must you be such an unvisionary?
Well, it wasn't even my idea. You just brought it up today. I haven't had a chance to think of this at all.
Oh, I need to BRB for like a minute.
Okay. Robotnik Winter. After this stream, I'm gonna go and take the SD card out of my Switch and just install the stuff that I've on the console. Gordon. Look at him wiggle that knee. Well, could have looked at that before he stopped. Rather. Like, I don't even know what kind of a game I'm making. I guess it's a platformer because just mentioned and could be the Yoshi. Ruby, how would you feel if you were like a shopkeeper? I feel like you have the right energy that you could
The goon. Because of Zigzagoon. It's kind of weird how, like... You know, the Zigzagoon line is kind of a bit like a Digimon line.
Uh-huh.
In so much as you have Zigzagoon that has, like... it has, like, oh, it zigzags. And I guess it's a goon. Because it has a little mask on, right? And then Linoon takes the, like, oh, it's like zigzags but it's straight, so it's like a straight line, right? But then the other evolution, Obstagoon, leans into the goon element more, you know? And that's kind of like Digimon, is you tend to have like a Pokemon, like you tend to have a Digimon like Hawkmon, right? And Hawkmon is like a little bird, and it has a headband. So one of its evolutions is a big bird, because it's a bird. And one of the other evolutions is like
what do you mean
ninja,
it leads more into the goon
headband.
part? It's just another... So it zigzags, and it goes in a straight line, and then it stops. Obstagoon is like a X, like a sign, like a stop sign, sort of, is the idea.
Like, I guess, kind of, if you really squint.
That's it's supposed to be. Obstagoon's thing is that it stands firm and stops.
But what I'm saying is that the goon element kind of disappears and then comes back. Okay, what I'm saying is that the goonness, Obstagoon, like adds a goonishness, which was not fully that was sort of disappeared with Linoon. Also, I forgot that they were one line and not like a split evolution.
Easy.
Based on what fucking region the zigzag was from.
Oh yeah, it's only Galarian Linoon that can evolve into Obstagoon.
The Obstagoon.
But it is basically just a new line. Also, Ruby, I was gonna say, if you need art of a human Sona, that's my area of expertise. I would love to draw that for you. Fun it.
Who would the big bad of the FlutterBug game be?
You.
But I'm like the...
You're the only one of us that has even been a boss.
It's fair.
Like, you just have boss battle energy. Like, your roles could either be the big final boss or the Navi.
You know what's really funny?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. I'm the only one who already has a boss theme queued up. And it's like the best song I've ever made as well.
Man wants to be a boss.
Can I play my boss theme real quick?
Okay.
Okay. How am I gonna do this? Don't make any noises, okay? Just be quiet for a second. Just be quiet for a little second while I do this. That's not working. Never mind. I don't know how I'd do this.
Oh.
Let me see if I can put it on my phone. Let me see if I can put it on my phone.
Like how Sonic has like lips in this.
What?
When he's walking, like he has like lips. His mouth is so like defined.
Oh, okay, you know what? I hate this game now. Thanks for ruining it.
Oh no.
Thanks for ruining Sonic Triple
What's the
Trouble for me.
matter?
Oh,
You don't like it when Sonic is drawn with lips?
No, I do not.
I've seen people do that before.
I like
lips
Sonic
on
with
him.
eyelashes. I don't like Sonic with lips.
You like him with lids?
I'm gonna bed. Good night, everybody.
But he's wearing like a bunch of hats, you know?
I'm gonna bed. Good night, everybody. Okay, I'm downloading my boss theme on my phone so that I can play it.
People pay me to do furry art sometimes, but it's like not my area. That's like not what I'm good at drawing at all. I could do furry art when it's mostly just like a human character with maybe like animal ears or a dog nose or something.
I think it's very interesting, like how can I put this? I think it's very interesting to see furry art drawn by furries versus furry art drawn by non-furries.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Just because it's like, it feels like there's some art where they're very, like, interested in the minutiae of the animal parts. It's like, ooh, the gums are black like a dog, you know?
Uh-huh.
And there's other parts where it's like, this anime girl's mouth goes out a bit, you know? And I tend to draw them like the latter.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, here's the boss theme. Here it is, let's do this.
This is Biss's boss theme, Shan.
It's not a long song, so I'm just gonna play the one time.
You can fight Biss in a thing that we're gonna finish after Gray Area is done.
There you go. But yeah,
I
I'm gonna be finishing Twinkle Gift 2 after Grey Area. That has me in it.
I wasn't giving specifics because I didn't know if you could reveal that.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine admitting that.
So if you reveal that, obviously that's fine. I didn't want to be the one to do it.
Yeah, no, I'm fine admitting that a little bit. Like, people probably aren't even gonna remember anyway. Like, I don't talk about Twinkle Gift much nowadays. At one point, I was like, oh, it's gonna get released at some point, everybody be watching out. And then just it kind of ran on the back burner, and I got roped into Grey Area, and then I became depressed. Oh yeah, you played the original Twinkle Gift. You could fight Bus and Twinkle Gift. Yeah. The original Twinkle Gift I did for a Yogg's Cast Game Jam. And Twinkle Gift 2, A Lust for Blood, is like a little bit of a sequel. At the minute, it's like, content-wise, mostly done, but like I think what's there needs a lot of polishing, so like...
I'm helping.
Yeah, Elena's gonna help. So basically, once Grey Area is done, me, Elena, and like, Sasha and Cass are sort of like an informal little group, right? I'm gonna be
the
getting
Electric
feedback
Produce
from...
team.
Yeah. I'm gonna be getting feedback from Cass to try and make it more... Because, like, to make it more of an actual game, somebody might actually go for scoring. I'm going to be trying to finish the last of the writing and on it. And then Elena will help with some features and stuff, and we'll do bug fixing. And then hopefully I can finally release Twinkle Gift. It might be ready for this Christmas, which would be nice, because it's a fucking Christmas game! Wouldn't that be fucking lovely to have it out?
This has been always trying to get it out for Christmas. For several years now.
God, I feel like I'm such a fucking failed asshole sometimes. Like, I take so long to do anything, and I spend all my time helping other people with things, and I never do my own stuff.
The Gray Area has taken several years.
Yeah, but Gray Area is, like, huge.
I see. I'm gonna make another hero. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream tomorrow because I'm gonna focus on getting some art done that I need. And then, I'll be back on Saturday and I'm gonna stream Splatoon Splatfest. I already have some games saved onto Twitch. Mario Kart on there.
Mario Kart!
I don't have to move that. I'm probably gonna remove Kirby Star Allies because that was installed on the... And I'm not gonna play that again.
I'm gonna beat you to death.
I might play more of Kirby's Return to Deluxe. Oh. The one I wanna on that. I 100% completed Kirby's Return to Dreamland twice before.
I really want to get better at making things faster. I want to finish Twinkle Gift, right? I need to learn.
I would love for you to send those to me, Ruby.
I need to learn a 3D engine after that, right? At some point, I need to see if I can salvage Cute Dash into something.
I really suggest that the 3D engine you learn is Godot, because it's the most similar to Game Maker.
Everybody says that, but I don't know what they mean. Like, how is it similar?
It has feature parity with Game Maker. Like, every function that you can do in Game Maker is in Godot as well. Plus it has its own extra stuff.
Okay, if you say so.
The IDE is different, obviously.
But yeah, I'll go back to trying to...
People swear up and down that the format in like the way the program works, Godot is better than Game Maker. Like I can't really speak to that.
Apparently,
somebody who's been used to Game Maker for well over a decade.
Apparently, Sonic Worlds Next has been moved over to Godot 4. So I'm probably gonna go back to what I was doing before, which is trying to reverse engineer how they did stuff. That's still only the 2D part of Godot, but that's the thing. I need to learn 2D Godot before I can learn 3D Godot.
I was gonna say because it's got all the same features of Game Maker, but it has like proper 3D integration. Like you can just import models directly, and like it has like a 3D editor and that kind of thing.
Yeah. I hate the design of this boss.
Il Penguino boss?
I just hate how its face looks like Metal Sonic's penguin Sona.
What if I had a penguin Sona?
I would animate it doing the cub penguin dance.
And when it turns around, it's got a big dump ass. A big dumpy booty.
No. How do you feel about the fact that just anybody can see Paradox Elena sitting now? Because it's online.
Oh.
How does that make you feel?
Like an electric...
I really want to... Oh yeah, I was going to say, also I really... Okay, so, I was talking about my roadmap, right? Roadmap has finishing Twinkle Gift on it, it has trying to salvage Cute Dash, it has learning Godot. I also really want to work on something pizza time related. I think at this point, like, I don't know, like I know for a
Like, what
fact
about
that
the
like
Pizza Time sequel that I already have?
that's probably what it's gonna be, and I'm probably gonna be working on like cutscenes for that, like the ones I've described before. But if that doesn't materialize for one reason or another, then I'm probably gonna have to resort to drastic measures.
I like how into Pizza Time that you are.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I think Pizza Time's just nice because it's just, I don't know, a lot of my stuff is very high concept, right?
Uh-huh.
And Pizza Time has some high concept elements, but they all get out the way very quickly. Like, you know, like in Pizza Time Explosion, Ella creates the post-scarcity pizza era by creating the Pizza Time Explosion, right? That's basically the end of like the high concept part of the story. After that, it's just like, after that, it's just, haha, funny cheese. She is silly.
Well, what about the
mozzarella
lore?
girl.
What about the pizza you mentioned lore?
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's like background, I guess.
I
is
see.
The thing. It's like relevant, but also like, I guess my thing
fucking
is,
sprites of Sonic, by the way.
they are kind of incredible. Incredible.
Haha, I see what you did.
They brought this back in Sonic Mania.
Oh.
Why are you being a shy guy?
I know
I can do
that's
it again.
Waluigi.
I can do a very good impression of a shy guy turning into Waluigi.
That Shy Guy, I was noticing the other night in Mario Kart Tour,
Yeah.
Shy Guys often say onion. Like, onion. Onion. That.
I love you. Oh my
Their
god.
favorite
we
word
need
is
to-
onion.
Oh, somebody used to put that into
yeah.
like one of those videos. Yeah, the videos that's like, I'm a tire!
Yeah.
Soup!
Then you just have a Shy Guy going, onion. And he turns into an onion.
I love this video so much.
I was thinking the other night, Sasha and I were laughing so hard because I was thinking about what was it like when they told that guy to make those noises for the first time? Like what was the direction like? Like what did they tell him to do
I
to
think
make those noises?
I feel like given how utilitarian and like especially Mario is, they probably just show him a picture of the character and they're like, "What sounds this thing make?"
What sounds this fucking creature make? So I should just like the idea that Miyamoto himself was the one giving the coaching for the voice direction for Shy Guy.
Miyamoto
was the first one who made the Shy Guy noises.
But he's the one who's least likely to give a shit is the problem.
Yeah. But imagine Miyamoto going wow. Apparently the guy who does the voice of Shy Guy like enjoys it a lot. And he works for Nintendo Treehouse. And my favorite anecdote is apparently that he'll join in playing Mario Kart with them and do the voices live.
Okay.
So he'll do a live Shy Guy voice.
I'm gonna be
It's
honest,
just like
when
Charles
you said,
Martinet, he does the Mario voices live when he plays the games.
When you said that like the guy who does the Shy Guy voices enjoys it, like my brain instantly imagined it as being sort of seedy.
Like, you imagine this is sexual?
Yeah, like they really enjoy being the Shy Guy.
He makes the noises during sex.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would personally enjoy very much playing Mario Kart with the Shy Guy voice actor. That would be incredible.
Oh my god, Elena, you know this reminds me of?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I think you'll know. Oh, Elena. Oh, Elena. Olimar having sex.
I suppose it was inevitable that you'd do that on stream.
I just like the idea that like he just grunts alone, he says his own name, and then blows his whistle and comes.
Like, how self-centered does somebody have to be to say their own name when they're like reaching their climax?
You don't?
Ruby says that the Shy Guy voice actor is her idol. Thank you for inspiring trans girls like me everywhere.
Aww.
Did a meme of trans girls doing Shy Guy impressions.
Are you a Shy Guy trans girl, or are you a Sonic the Hedgehog trans girl?
Oh yeah, that's the other one, is doing perfect Sonic impressions.
I used to be able to do a really good Sonic impression, but then it got bad, so I guess I'm straight now.
You're cis now. Remember Sasha's straight, Sona? With the Live, Laugh, Love shirt on.
Sasha has always like the most fucked up sonas. Do you remember the 1950s house child Sasha?
The homunculus Sasha?
Yeah. So at one point, like, me, Elena, and Sasha, for some reason, me, Elena, and Sasha, like, we made this, we were, like, doing this, like, I don't know, we were, like, in the Discord call, and we were joking, for some reason, about turning into a 1950s nuclear family. And Elena was, like, the house girl husband, and she wore, like, a boxy suit and had a briefcase, and was smoking a pipe and was depressed and wore a fedora or whatever. I was like
to go
the
backwards. I'm at the beginning of the level.
I was like the depressed alcoholic busty trophy wife. And then Sasha was just this like little armless like homestuck character who's like, I think I asked Sasha what hairstyle she had.
No,
and
you
she
asked
said
me you asked me what her hair was, and I said purple.
Yeah, so I just drew her hair as a giant foam P letter.
Yeah.
Emerging from her head. And then like I drew her with like a vacant look, as if there's like nothing going on upstairs. She's just in a trance. And she's like sat on the sofa. Yeah, and she has like a little straw for her chalky milk so she can still drink it. And it was just the idea that like we had this idea that like Elena's playing the role of like 1950s house of Nora. I'm playing the trophy wife. Sasha is just like zoinked out. Like, does not say or do anything, and all interactions are just us projecting onto her.
I fucking hate this level. This is the worst Sonic Water level ever. It's really saying something, because I don't tend to be very fond of those in the first place.
I'm gonna make a worse one.
Oh. Why?
What the fuck was that noise?
Was my reaction to you making a worse one? What do you think it would be like if me and you worked together on a Sonic fan game?
I don't.
What do you think we would produce together?
I don't know. Like, I don't think you'd have much of a say in anything. Like, I think I'd steamroll you on everything. Is the problem?
I'd want to make the visuals.
What?
I'd want to make the visuals.
Really?
Yes. Especially the landscapes. Make like fancy backgrounds.
That's the part I'd also want to do. Is the problem?
Oh no! I thought you'd want to perfect the slope physics.
Well, the problem is I want to do everything. That's my point. Is you would just end up being a little stain on my ass after I had like steamrolled over you.
I don't want to be an ass stain.
When you say Astain as one word, it sounds like an
Oh,
indie
come
game
the
title.
fuck on. What would an indie game called Astain be?
Well, probably a roguelike.
I thought you were gonna say Eroge. Like, what?
None. I think it's just. Is it pronounced Eroge?
I don't know. That is a way it could be pronounced.
Eroge.
Eroge! You said it like Fozzie the Bear.
Or is he the butthole?
Waka waka.
Shit it, Pac-Man.
No. Fucking hate this level, Biz. I fucking hate it.
Oh, I knew you were cute when you were suffering.
What do you mean I'm cute when I'm suffering? What is that supposed
It
to
means
fucking
you're
mean?
cute when you're suffering.
No.
It means exactly what I've implied it
No,
means.
I've never been cute. Not cute when I'm suffering or any other time. Fucking kidding me. I've never been cute. Talking about.
Only you're a Preshkin's little bean.
No.
Okay, running a poll in chat. Is Lena a Preshkin's little bean?
You
Yes.
said that like the you said that like the missile is
No.
EP video. Missile is a Preshkin's little bean.
Okay, poll has been launched. There's no bribing allowed. I say Elena is, yes, a precious little bean. Preshkin's little bean.
Precious little. I love how everybody is so amused by the missile note where it is. I think it's just because I think they just say so much and none of it means anything.
Do they just mean that, like, the missile has, like, accelerometers and gyros in it, so it can tell where it's moved, and it
The missile knows where
anticipates
it is
might be?
because it knows where it is at.
Oh my god, Elena, shut the fuck up. Don't just quote verbatim, please, I'm begging you. That's not helpful. You're doing the ambiguity that we're trying to decipher is being perpetuated by you. No!
So what, was I fucking going backwards before? Because now I've just ended up over here, going the other way. Just what the fuck? Level is torture.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, this one, to be honest. It'd be easier if you were playing the Master System version, though.
Yeah, Sega. Here, if I was playing the Master System.
Well, this might have been after they stopped doing Master System versions. Actually, I think they kept doing Master System versions in Brazil longer than anywhere else. Like,
Yeah, because old Sega console. They kept the Genesis kept existing in Brazil, like the GameCube and Wii era.
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah. Very strong. So only older consoles. Ball. And Sega capitalized on it by just continuing to produce those consoles just for Brazil, basically.
If only we could have old consoles just continue existing everywhere.
Because I am extremely angry at this level.
Oh dear.
Ugh. Sonic? Why? Back through there. Go through the intestinal tube.
Oh! Do not.
Sorry, Bessie has to go through that. Watching a video, the other night about the Pokeblock system from, in Sapphire. And how incredibly needlessly complicated it is.
Oh yeah, I got that recommended there.
It was like an hour-long video. I haven't seen the whole thing yet because I was falling asleep. It's really remarkable. It's like EVs, basically, but for contests, and also, once you have them filled out, like, that's it. Like, once you've used enough Pokeblocks, you can't use any more.
That's what EVs are like, to be fair. You run out of EV slots.
Well, no, because this was the generation that introduced berries that can reduce EVs again.
Oh.
So, like, they'd already changed that with EVs, but for this, they just made it strict. We're also talking about how contests are a little bit stupid because the first round of the contest is literally just, like, whatever the contest is in, literally just looks at your stat in that area, and whoever has the highest one wins. That's it.
Oh.
That's it.
How does that change in later rounds?
Well, then you have to, like, do moves and stuff. Then you actually have to participate.
Oh, yeah.
They were talking about how the fact that the first part is literally just who has the better stat kind of limits rest contests. Because basically your best strategy is just to max out your stats in every category. I've never really done contests, so I can't speak on it too much, but like, I think they just kind of flopped because people just didn't find them that interesting on the whole, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of a shame because, like, a lot of people like the idea of there being something else you could do with your Pokemon other than just battling, right? Like, it would have been cool if contests had, like, expanded, or because in the anime they made contests out to be, like, this whole, like, separate track, right?
Yeah.
Like, it was, like, this whole separate thing you could do with your Pokemon, and, like, it was just as valid, you know? But they never made it so that you could just choose to go into contests and go through the game like that. You still had to fight, you know? To beat the game, you still gotta beat the Elite Four, that kind of thing. Like, wouldn't it have been cool if they had, like, expanded it more and made it just, like, its own separate way to go through the game?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that have been cool?
Why don't they just do racing?
I don't know. They had a racing minigame in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Because they have running animations for all the Pokemon now.
That's true. They get like Chow Racing.
Oh!
I love the Chow Races. The music is great and they're adorable.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm done.
Please, so I fuck. No, you want to.
You okay, little?
Sonic went too fast. Oh. Oh. But yeah, also part of the video was talking about how... So one of the types of Pokeblocks that can be produced are black Pokeblocks. They're supposed to be like the worst ones, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be what you get when you fuck up. But actually, because of how everything works, those are actually like the most optimal ones to make. This turned out to be the best kind to use.
Why?
Because like you're more sure of the stats that they're giving out, basically. They end up being the most efficient for maxing out all of your stats.
Oh.
Because the Pokeblocks extremely obfuscate what they do. And the least obfuscated ones end up being the black Pokeblocks. And I think also because of how they work out.
Why do Pokemon
they're just more
designers
efficient.
of that era keep... Why do the Pokemon designers just be like, yeah, it'd be great if everybody shoved like a layer of uncertainty on it.
Yeah, cause there's
What if
there's ones that are supposed to be the best, which are gold Pokeblocks. So basically, Pokeblocks, if they have one stat that is like the best, it'll have a certain color, right? And then if it has another stat that is also good, it'll have a slightly different color. But in those cases, you know exactly what one of the stats you're getting as, right? Because it's color-coded. Yeah. But if that one stat is too good, now it turns into a gold Pokeblock. And no matter what stat it is, it's gold. So now you don't know what stat you get anymore.
Yeah.
So like it's supposed to be a reward, but it's actually kind of a punishment. Because now you don't know what you're getting.
Oh, Lena, good news.
Uh-huh.
You're unanimously a Preshkin's little bean.
Aw.
This is an everybody thinks Elena's precious zone.
But isn't that funny though?
That is quite
if
funny.
Your Pokeblock is too good, it's actually now worse for you because you don't know what the fuck it is anymore. Because like the stuff with the berries is like randomized. Like berries have like a smoothness stat, right? Which then so the smoothness stat of the berry goes into the feel stat of the Pokeblock, which determines how much sheen it adds to your Pokemon. Which sheen is not sheen like it would be in real life. It is... that's just their hunger meter, basically. Sheen tells you how many Pokeblocks they have left they can eat.
Elena.
And each...
Have you ever heard
and the amount... What?
Have you ever heard of the making of a plumbus from Rick and Morty?
No.
That is exactly what this is sounding like to me.
And, sheen is displayed by 10 stars around your Pokemon, right? And when you have
Yeah.
0, or the maximum amount is 255. But when you have 0, one of the stars is already lit up. So basically, it's actually 9 stars that show you how much you have left. And also because it's 9 into 255, the first 8 of them account for 29 sheen, and the last one is 23. So that's a thing. Trying to juggle my rings and my air is just, I'm so fucking mad. Because if I go out of my way to get rings, I die from drowning. But if I don't have rings, I just die from touching a spike or something. Like, fuck. I can't win. I'm going to go to Freddy Fazbear's after this. Yeah, I think this is the only thing I'm gonna stream to. It's because I'm stressed about my Switch and I don't... I'm just gonna move everything over to my... to the internal storage and then not worry about it. For now. It's just... it's such a painful thing, because it's like, well, I can still use the Switch, right? The Switch isn't broken, but the SD card working. Just... like, it's just a convenience thing, you know? It's like, nothing's going to stop me from playing stuff on there. But... not great. Because, like, there's no reason I have to have all of my games installed on it all the time. But also, that would be a lot easier. Like, I didn't have all of my games installed on it all the time anyway. Have room of them in the first place. But... that's already how I handle my Steam library, so it's not like I'm not used to it. I only have games installed that I'm currently trying to play. Just gotta handle it like that. Like, no, I gotta get... I'm gonna drown! I'm gonna brown. Level is very brown, by the way.
It's not.
Brown is one of the like main colors.
It's got an undercurrent of brown, but it's mostly like an off black.
Very brown. Come on. That's not black at all, Biff. Not even close, it's just brown.
It's supposed to be a stand-in for black, okay?
Why? Well, why not just use black?
Because then this implies the water is dirty, and the black is off because of the taint in the water. Also because it makes the blue stand out more, because it's a contrasting color. And don't you go, oh, it's not the perfect complement color though. Because things can be a complementary color without being the complement color, TM.
Why do you think I would say that?
Because I've got people have got my case.
I'm an artist, Beth.
Red is the complement color of blue. And I'm like, yeah, but it's kinda. It's close. Leave me the fuck alone. Getting on my fucking case of fucking pedantic people. Fucking.
Don't take it out on me. I didn't do anything.
I'm taking out on you. I'm sorry. Oh, hell yeah, Shan! Also, can I just say I'm very proud of my doodle page I've done recently.
Yeah, once gray area's done, I want to pick up doodle.
Yeah. I think it's
Why
just,
would
I
they
think just
put
the
the
thing is, like...
spike directly underneath that? I fucking hate this game.
I just think there's something very freeing about drawing with, like, a 1 pixel, like, no-weight brush, you know? Like, it kind of, like, cuts you off from certain... It cuts you off from making something that feels polished TM. So then you just focus on, like... You focus on, like, making... like, learning... how to everything else, I guess, right?
No, I needed those bubbles.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm excited for this one. I'm probably gonna have to stop going on about the next one I do, because eventually people get sick of me talking about it all the time. But I am moving on to a new page now.
Why would people get sick of that?
I kind of want... I don't know, I just imagine people will get sick of me talking about things. I just imagine eventually people will be like, bitch, shut the fuck up, we get it.
I did it! Sonic was actively drowning as the level ended.
Like, the way your mic cuts out when you scream on Discord is so good. It's so good.
No!
Wait, what happened?
That was death! I'm back! No!
Oh, get owned! Owned!
Gonna spew in the cup.
Oh my god, I'm clipping that. I'm clipping the fuck out of that, Elena. It's getting clipped so hard.
Gonna clip your butt off.
Whoa, fucking threats of violence on the internet!
Gonna get the clippers. I'm gonna clip that Pete right off. They stay in the fucking bubble. Say it as I'm... Goddamn. I don't want you to go in that one, Sonic. Swear to God.
Oh, I've made a clip. I made a Twitch clip, Elena. Are you proud of me?
So proud. Why'd you turn into Beaker?
What the fuck is Beaker?
From the Muppets.
I'm not gonna beat the shit. I'm gonna destroy you.
Why?
The things you say.
They clipped your butt. They clipped off your butt.
Yeah, I would.
Okay,
I
I
would beat
made
to
it.
death and then beat myself to death if that happened.
Bugger had a little booty.
I'm gonna kill you.
This game is longer than I expected. Like the longest one in your game. Okay, this level is Knuckle. Fish isn't hitting him. Because all he does is he goes, ah! Like pogs a little bit. Is that me getting him? I guess that's kind of a pink expression.
You're funny. This is why BisTheFairy.
Like he looks like the dog of wisdom.
The final boss of the official FlutterBug game. I love how Knuckles kind of does just have like a dog muzzle.
Knuckles. What a funny creature. Every time I see this.
Aww, I'm gonna fucking
Funny little...
I'm gonna fucking drop your buns and drop your buns and drop your buns and drop your buns. Till they can't be dropped no more. And then you'll be like, oh, now my buns have been dropped. I'll be like, yeah, that's what you fucking get.
There's more episodes of the Harley Quinn cartoon. That after Spawn. Be a bit of a flash, I think. We went from Daria to the Ghost and Molly McGee as well, which is flash as well. Oh, miss. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Background Sonic. Sonic came back the very next. Came back. Thought he was back. Didn't stay away. What system I should get Sonic Superpowers on? Play it on PC.
Yeah, apparently the Switch version's a little bit Oofingtons. Like, the game's a Unity game, people can tell that, right?
I see.
And...
Interesting
and,
when
like,
big companies use.
Yeah. It looks like the way they did the Switch version is just texture quality 0. That's it. So,
You know that, I don't think Nintendo's ever used. Do you ever remember that the first Nintendo game that they ever made without their own proprietary, engine is Yoshi's Crafted World? Made an Unreal Engine?
Yoshi's Crafted World.
Isn't it an interesting game for them to start with? For using a non-Nintendo engine?
And now Pikmin 4 is Unreal as well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I was watching the video from Digital Foundry, and number one, they point out that the game is now Unreal Engine.
Oh wait,
they also
I remember, I was gonna say
also...
they've never used Unity. That's not true. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl is in Unity.
Yeah. Oh, but you know what the best part is, don't you? About the Digital Foundry video. They could the fucker doing it can't pronounce Ochi's name properly. I think they pronounce it like Oachi or something.
Incredible. Oh, Bess, you have to see that video I found last night about the leaked emails from Sega from 30 years ago. Well, it's not 30 years ago yet, but it's incredible. Because there was like typos
I watched a little
everywhere.
bit of it before I fell asleep.
They had an email about how they were worried about Crash Bandicoot because how successful it was, and it was threatening Sega's sales. And in the subject of the email, they called it Crash Bandigoo. And then the guy keeps consistently misspelling titles as tittles. Talking about Sega Sports Tittles. It was so fucking funny because you could just. This was a great look into how poorly Sega was being run at the time.
I feel like it's a lot to extrapolate typos into poor management.
No, well, no, I'm not talking about the typos. It's just the way that they were. Basically, they were like. Somebody pointed out one of the things that they said that they needed to do to become successful and to beat Sony was to increase hardware velocity, which translates to we need to sell more consoles. Like we need to sell more hardware. And it's like, how do we sell more? Make people buy more of them. Basically, is what it boiled down to.
Yeah.
There was some really funny
real,
stuff. Like
yeah.
They had games listed that were supposed to be coming out at the end of the year, right? And they're like, this game doesn't have a developer. We need a developer for this title. Or else it might not come out in December. So basically, it hadn't even started yet. There were some games that were listed on there, and basically, what their description of it boiled down to, like, the game doesn't fucking exist yet. Like, what's the issue with this title? Nobody has made it yet. Please get somebody to make it.
You know, I still can't get over in terms of Sega's dumb stories. It was like there was some team that like Sega was working with to make it was like some sort of like aerial combat game. Like it was basically, I think they were making something that could roughly be described as like the Sega version of Star Fox, right? They were like I think they were like a Western team, right? And they were quite skilled, and they were making something that was good, and they had like really good tech on their side, right? And Yuji Naka went to visit them. And Yuji Naka went there with like somebody else, right? And basically the entire time he was like very friendly to everybody, like, hello everybody, hi. And then Japanese, he's like talking to the person he's with.
Yeah, I remember this story.
Yeah. The second this game's released, fire everybody except one guy who knows how the engine works. Get them working on our projects for Sonic Team or whatever, you know, assimilate them in, get rid of everybody. You know, all that shit, right?
I remember this story.
But what he didn't realize was that a fair number of the team had learnt Japanese. So basically, he'd just been going around, like, saying directly in front of them, like, yeah, we're gonna fucking gut this place for what it's worth. And then apparently, like, nearly everybody there just fucking, like, left their jobs. And the game got... I think the game got cancelled. Complete bust. Honestly, like... God, what is... Like, honestly, like... Success, a suit and a tie will turn anybody into an insufferable little shit. Like, at this point, Yuji Naka's a bit of a wooby to me. Like, I'm willing to go, like, oh, poor Yuji Naka, he just wants to make the games, but he just keeps accidentally falling on insider trading. You know, it's not his fault. Or, you know, Battle of Wonderworld might have been good if they'd let him, if the team that all hated him, you know, unanimous votes, no confidence. If you know, they just let him cook, maybe it could have worked out, right? I'm willing to make excuses. But then, like, past Yuji Naka, I'm just like, yeah, I'd punch him in the face.
There's some other funny parts, such as one of the games they had listed, an issue for it was lead developer quit. Or like lead programmer quit. You need to get a new lead programmer ASAP. And then they were like, what are the weaknesses of the Sega Saturn that we need to address? Like PR, right? And it was just the graphics, the performance, and the gameplay experience were the weaknesses of the Saturn. So it's like, imagine if like stuff leaked nowadays from Sony or Microsoft or something, and you see them saying, the games are shit, we need to make people think they're better.
Okay, so what would you say are the big problems of our games? Well, number one, they're shit. Number two, they look shit. Number three, they run like shit. What's the good part?
I don't know. Figure out how to. You just We just need you to make people think that they're better than they are.
I love how this feels. Something about this feels like imagine you come home one day and you find out your significant other has spent their life savings on a project car, right? And they're like, yeah, well, it's a bit of a doer-upper, you know, but like once we get it running, it'll be really great to have like a convertible we can take into the hills. And you're like, yeah, so like, what needs fixing on it? And they're like, oh, well, there's only one real thing. And you're like, yeah, and they're like, yeah, it basically just needs a new chassis, and then it'll be fine.
But yeah, people were so amused by this because it was well known that Sega was like being managed extremely poorly during that time period, right? And this just confirms that. Like, it's so funny just to see it so, like, plainly. Like, yeah, they really were running everything like garbage.
Yeah, it is really. It's like I've heard bits and pieces. Like I've heard that like. I mean, I've told you about like the SAS between Sega of Japan and Sega of America, right? Like, Sega of Japan had like better audio drivers that they refused to let Sega of America people use, so then their Sega of America games sound like shit. There was the thing where like the president of Sega of America apparently licensed out the Knights engine to the Sonic Extreme team to try and piss Naka off, and then Naka was like, "Get them fucking off that now." So then a game that's already struggling gets its engine pulled out from under it. Apparently when asked about that after the fact, Naka said something to the effect of like, "Oh, I never did that, but it sounds like something people would like to say to excuse their own shortcomings." It's just like the most.
I just want to say again, I'm still not over Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot. We've got Crash Bandicoot, but not evil, and then evil Crash Bandicoot. Oh my god! For the next Crash game, they need to make Crash Bandicoot an official character,
like Luigi.
Oh yeah, with a bit more Nickelodeon slime-esque, like play up the grodiness. Oh my fucking god!
It's funny to me that Crash is such a successful series because there's like nothing appealing about Crashed.
Oh yeah,
like,
Crash
I hate that fucker.
Crash Bandicoot is like. It's
I don't know what people see and why people like that series.
It's very specifically trying to be like. I think like. I don't know. It's like it's supposed to be like in the vein of like what like. You know, American cartoons, it's like kind of a little bit of a Looney Tune or something. It's like something like that. I don't really like it. I think it's like the first Crash Bandicoot game that's ever seemed interesting to me is the fourth one.
Yeah, same.
And that's also the one where they just decided to take like the Candy Kong of the series and turn her into an alternate dimension queer girl badass, you know, like.
Why does Sonic turn and raise his eyebrows at me like that? That's weird. Flying Sonic.
That's actually one of the idols that
does he know the game is like this?
I think that's actually one of the same idols that Crash Bandicoot has on PS1.
Lord.
Welcome back, Shan the Broth Master.
Also, one of the things they were pointing out was just how wild it was how expensive games were back then.
Yeah.
Like, they were showing what the average prices for Game Gear games were. And it was like $40. Right? Which the equivalent now would be $70. Could you imagine paying $70 for this? Basically.
Okay, so this. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, right? Okay. Like this, I can
or
kind of
or Sonic Drift.
Well, okay, no. Let's clarify, right? It's a version of this you can barely see that eats like 2 batteries an hour. That's what we're talking about here.
Yeah. Sega Genesis games were even more expensive. They were the equivalent of like $117 now.
Oh my fucking god. Hey, Elena. Okay, you know what? You need to... Okay, so... Once we're done with this, I want you to play just, like, a minute of Sonic Spinball Game Gear.
Ugh.
Just to show it off. And I want you to just constantly be thinking, this costs the same amount as Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, this is...
This was the Tears of the Kingdom of its day.
And basically, video games are just returning now to how expensive they were. 90s.
It is funny how just like, and it's funny because like, it's funny how like you know, games have ballooned.
How expensive handheld games were in the 90s.
Imagine how fucking profitable games must have been in this era. Because like most games are only made by like 20 fucking people.
If that, like some of the old like Mario games made by just like a handful. Like some of those Mario games had like 5 people who worked on it.
That's kind of incredible.
Kirby's Dream Land had like 8 people. The credits balloon up a little bit because of quality assurance kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I actually made the game. And they gotta list like the manager. Gotta list the executive producer.
The detritus. I love the word detritus, Elena.
I know you the word detritivore. I'm not trying to land on that platform. Sonic overshoots it every time.
Can we make a game called Detritivore?
What do you play as? Kind of creepy. Detritivore, are we talking here?
You play as a bear.
Bears are not detritivores, though.
No, but this one is. It's a bear who's down on their luck. The result's eating dirt.
You can play as a worm.
It's the only good bear.
A mushroom.
It's like the bear version of a vegan. They just eat soil.
Hey, man.
Well, the problem there, Shan, is I already have a game. I already have like a game I'm gonna make at some point that has a woodlouse in it. But that woodlouse actually eats kebabs. So that's not. So she's not a detritivore. The broth is too strong.
Sonic gets absolutely fucking sucked into those pipes.
Yeah, I have like an entire character that like I'm gonna put in multiple things.
So I'm going to make a save here because I'm sick and tired of this level now. I think I liked Sonic Chaos better than this one. I don't remember Sonic Chaos frustrating me quite this much. It did frustrate me quite a bit at the end, but overall this one's worse. Sasha just walked into the room and heard me say that and said, "You sound like you're having fun."
What's the stage you're on?
I don't remember the name of it. It's been too long since I saw it.
Okay, it's the one with the tubes. I found it. It's like triple maps. It's on the Sonic.
I don't think the map is going to help me. Like I know what I'm doing. I just sucks trying to do it. I thought there was going to be a spring there! Every other box in this level has a fucking spring underneath it. Why didn't that one? God damn it.
God. Yeah, this is a nightmare looking stage, honestly. I'm looking at the map right now. Ugh.
Fires confidence.
Ugh. Yeah, you shouldn't be confident, you should be full of dread.
Oh, Metroid Dread?
Yeah. And it looks like you're on an Act 1 as well. Yeah. Oh god, this is...
Is this the last level in the game? at least?
Yes.
Feels like the last level.
Yeah, don't worry, my little ham hump. It's the last level.
I'm gonna finish this in one stream.
Yeah, I've seen this bit in the map. Going right now.
Love when the UI goes behind the level.
The UI is an actual element of the universe here.
Why didn't he stay on the platform?
God, there's so few pits here. It's like bad luck if you fall into one. If words were, you're getting pretty close. Yeah. Like where that item was, if you just jump.
And yesterday I was getting pretty close. Haha. They went close shopping. Okay. Jeez. Wow, you and again.
Well, and you wow me every single day.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, I think that's the thing is that, okay, so I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go to that part where you break through the blocks, you go down a tube downwards, you hit the item bongle. Then there's a series of platforms going rightwards, and you have to jump along all of them.
I think I managed to skip all of them.
Oh?
Yeah.
Where are you now? Let me have a little looky loo. Let me have a little looky loo. In the morning, in the game. In the fucking game, Elena. Elena in the game. Elena in the game. Elena's in the game.
You still don't have to worry about breathing anymore. Hey, I did it. Yeah, I managed to skip that whole section.
Woo! Woo! Oh, also Arrow says you gotta go fast. Arrow says you gotta go fast, Lena. Arrow be saying that though. Arrow do be saying you gotta go fast.
Thanks, Arrow.
Making sure you're aware of this. That you are compelled.
This level starts with Sonic sniffing a ring box. Nose is directly on that.
Okay, let me have a look at the map for this one and give you my opinion.
No, like Donkey Kong country music just popped into my... So yeah, basically, Sasha, for now, I'm going to have to rely on kernel memory on my Switch. It's the only solution that doesn't cost me any money. Not today, no. Because I'd have to wait for it to install on the internet. Shoot! That's a pit! I wanna play my save file.
Oh, it's so funny.
I'll probably play it on Sunday instead. I think there's enough space left on my... all everything.
Did you know this stage is called Atomic Destroyer Zone?
Oh. Hell of a
That's an
name.
edgy name. Yeah.
What if I was an atomic
I'd say, leave those atoms alone!
You don't
No,
think
I'm
I
just
should...
thinking about...
I should destroy atoms? What are you I'm gonna play Nick All-Star Brawl on Sunday.
Nicole Star. I love how you say...
I'm not gonna play it today.
I love how everybody
Playing
is
this.
giving up on pronouncing that game's name correctly. It's no longer Nick All-Star Brawl, it's Nicole Star Brawl. Isn't that funny?
That's just informing me that Mr. Krabs is only a stage element. All-Star Brawl.
Mr. Crap! Wait, really?
Know
Oh,
that.
that's a shame. Oh, he could have so many good command grabs, though. So many good command crabs. I think you keep missing a shortcut.
Keep missing a shortcut.
Oh, maybe I'm just misreading it.
Look, I'm going.
Want the map? Do you want the fucking map? So,
What do you think of those weird
the
little
room?
blue guys?
I think they're weird and little and blue. And maybe guys.
What if I was a weird little blue guy?
I would sing the Eiffel F song in your honor. Did you hear what they fucking did to that song?
I'm the one who...
No, McDonald's showed it to me first.
Whatever, I've waited about it before.
Yeah, but for people who don't know, some fucking company took the like allowed some generic fucking pop music star to do a cover of Eiffel F's Blue,
Not a cover,
right?
it's just... Well, they classified it as a sample. Heavily sampled. That
Yeah.
they've credited... like, as writing credit.
Yeah, so basically they gut the original classic, right? And they changed the lyrics from being about a blue alien guy who comes from
Save
a blue
here.
world, right? And they changed it to instead just this generic club anthem about, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good and I'm gonna party and I'm pretty great and I'm happy and I'm partying. Woo. I hate that genre of music. Just I feel positive and I'm enjoying things. Woo.
I'm
Butterscotch.
good, yeah. Maybe I'm a... I
God,
bet the version they play in McDonald's. Like I'm not.
yeah, there's an awkward pause. They don't even replace the word.
There was a version I saw that replaced it with frickin'.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why are they playing that version?
I don't know.
But yeah, it's like when you sung those lyrics then, I felt the need to punch somebody in the face. Like that's
My
that's
God.
how this song makes you.
Is that why you
I
don't like
hate
Happy
it.
by Will Ferrell?
Okay, I had a Will Happy World by Will Ferrell is so bad it loops back around to being funny.
I see.
Because every time I hear Happy by Will Ferrell, I imagine
I
it as the DVD menu
I
music for Funny too.
See, I don't think... It's not Will Ferrell, though. I think it's just Ferrell.
Feral Will. So every time I hear that song, though, I just imagine like the clip art for Happy 2, the movie.
Happy
And like a big play button that's flashing. But you crazy, what about her saying? Also, I like it because it's one of those songs where like
Imagine if it was by Will Ferrell.
Will brackets Ferrell. I also like it because it's one of those songs where you can intentionally mishear the lyrics easily. Like, I am not convinced they say clap along. They say clap along. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
What does that even mean?
Long if you what?
Does it even mean like a room without a roof?
I don't fucking know. Well, it's like, you know, normally you raise the roof, but here there just isn't one, so it's like already party acceptable. It's already good for the party.
You ever think about how the Switch was originally advertised by people like playing it on a rooftop? At a rooftop party?
Yeah. Yeah, that was some lifestyle marketing.
That's how you can tell that that it was Japanese. As well, I saw somebody was stuck because I remember where I saw it because I was looking at a thing about regional differences between Tomodachi Life versions. They said only in the Japanese version do they do stuff on the top of the apartments because that's more of a thing typical in Japan.
Yeah.
People don't really
do
stuff
on the roof. It's weird how we don't use that space, isn't it? Oh, you know another song I love to miss here?
Yeah. Also, I have something else to say about the Tomodachi Life thing.
Okay, no, you go on first. I need to remember
the main thing that was interesting that was changed in versions. The Japanese version, you could have child characters date adult characters. That wasn't, they cut that out of all. Yeah.
Excuse me?
That was just, you could just do that.
Oh, fucking... Country song. What you waiting?
Infamously, Tomodachi Life doesn't include gay marriage. But it includes that. Japanese. Also, the Japanese version had a lot of cutscenes involving cross-dressing. And those were cut in all other versions. Which is very odd because the game still, like, it allows you to, like, you can just make your characters cross-dress. That. But anytime it would occur without your influence, they got rid of that. Oh, weird.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm not good at listening to lyrics and music, right? So I might be mischaracterizing this song, right?
You listening to me now?
But yes, I was listening, but I was also waiting to say my thing.
Okay, I just wanted to know if you had anything to say.
I forgot what you were talking about now.
I said
it's been 5
in the
seconds.
Japanese version.
Oh yeah, yeah,
cutscenes involving cross-dressing and they were all cut, which is very strange because make your characters cross-dress. But like anytime it would happen without your input, that removed.
Well, yeah, because there'll be some like country bumpkin in America who will be like, "My get me be gay." No, 1 second. My game making me do the Satan dress.
I have no idea how that just happened, but I just.
Oh, nice.
I don't even know what I did differently. It's happened.
I turned children off into life. It's just the button that deletes all.
Oh, you want to know? I want to tell you one other thing that was interesting.
Yeah.
So in all the versions outside the US, your Mii's travel to Germany, they come back with a piece of the Berlin Wall. And in the US, instead, they just get a nutcracker.
That's a weird change.
Uh-huh.
I guess
I don't know
maybe
what
it's just
that's
they're
about.
like, well, they're like, oh, American kids are stupid. They're not going to know about the Berlin Wall. Okay, but anyway, I was saying, right? There's a song by George Ezra, right? Okay, and like, I don't listen to lyrics too well, right? But I think it's like some kind of like shitty country song, right? And the main lyrics I know are.
Look at him swooping.
Are you swooping, swooping? The boss
I'm
music
gonna
from
fly
some
for
Metal Sonic
you.
kind of sucks in this.
Oh, how did he
Metal Sonic's such a weird character.
get such a big
Like,
hitbox?
moveset wise.
You see?
Like, I can't. Like, the fact that he
Silly,
flies
he's
is
like,
weird to me.
He's so silly. Look at him.
But yeah, what was I saying? Okay, so there's a song by George Ezra, right? Okay.
Uh-huh.
It seems like it's a shitty country song, and the main thing I remember from it is just it says stuff like, when the sun's blaming down, when the sun's bearing down, blaming on me, and all this shit, right?
Uh-huh.
So I kind of just assumed it was like some like conservative patriarch self-pity song, because it's country music, so it's easy to assume the worst, right? But the chorus is just, I think the chorus is supposed to say, what you waiting for, what you waiting for. But it sounds exactly like you're saying, what you waiting for, now what you waiting for.
Oh.
And every time it comes on the speakers at work, I'm just saying, along, what you waiting for? What you waiting
I got
for?
him. What you waiting for?
No, what you waiting for? Now, what you waiting for?
I need to
I
step in
hate
my
country
foot.
music, reflexive. What?
Rainy's one of.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It's him. It's Fang the Sniper.
Oh my god, it's fucking Fang the Snuppipus.
What are they calling him in Sonic Superstars? God.
He's the hunter now.
Oh.
Knack the hunter, or Fang the hunter, or whatever. He's a hunter.
The
He's
Knack the game
hunter.
that does everything.
What's that other country song that I really fucking hate when it comes on the radio? It's the one that's like... There's an endless road to rediscover. That one. I just fuck. Oh.
Am I even
I think
damaging him?
I think
There
Japan's like
is,
an interesting...
like a tiny... Right that I could...
Yeah, there's a flash. I
Japanese
think Japan's very interesting as a market.
Oh yeah, that was another thing.
Like...
That one was in the... That was in the...
For people watching the VOD...
Or single me's can best to marry. That was cut from a...
Oh, what was it? Anyway, I was saying, Japan's just like a really interesting market with that sort of stuff, because like, they're a very conservative nation, right?
Uh-huh.
But also they don't seem to like take fictitious depictions of things as personally somehow. So it's like far more conservative, but they just don't care if there's adultery in a game. Like, who gives a shit, you know? It's like they're far more conservative, but they're also willing to view nudity as more of like an innocent thing sometimes, I think.
Uh-huh.
Like, I know that, like, I don't know, it feels like some media gets away with like more nudity in like a context where it's like you wouldn't elsewhere. It's just interesting.
Also, they have weird graphic depict.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's like, yeah, that's like the odd thing.
They're
It's obvious
mostly
'cause, well-
weird because they're so ineffectual. Like almost
Yeah.
normality. Weird.
At that point, it
Like
almost
they're
just
unwilling
feels like a way
to
of,
like they're unwilling to remove them completely, but like they were willing to like make them so lax as almost non-issue.
It feels almost like it's there only to outline what is normal, right? It's like, you can be deviant and you can read this book where there's a penis in it, but the penis has to have the tiny line on it that's covering the urethra so you remember who you are. You've gotten more hungry, Shan?
And of course, boobs are fine.
Yeah.
That's the funniest animation for defeating Eggman I've ever seen.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell was that?
That was so funny. The way he shook his hand and it just like,
I love how this is like Sonic 3 at home. Like, you get Knuckles' entire arc again, except now it's not as good and not relevant to the plot.
try again. I won't be.
You gotta collect all the emeralds, otherwise Knack will trip over and they'll be on the ground now. That's the bad ending, is that Knack trips over. Okay, you need to play a minute of Sonic Spinball, like, or whatever,
Okay.
10 minutes or whatever.